I'll be guiding you through on the possible questions that can be asked when you are doing your passage video screening. Before we begin, these are some tips. Be natural with your answer. Communicate in simple English. Remember, Passage wants you to stay back in Canada and get a PRO so that they can collect their money back. Remember, they will give you up to 7 years for you to repay your loan. Now, when you give your answers, don't read AI generated scripts. They would know that this is not natural. However, you can use your AI tools to research your answer, then say it in your own language. Don't act nervous. And the format of the video screening is you use your phone, you do a recording, and that is it. A possible question that can be asked is, can you tell us a little about your background? Can you share your story and what has led you to this point? In this type of questions, what you should do is talk about your self-motivation, why you want to study in Canada. Tell them your story. So understand the why you want to study in Canada. What is making you want to study in Canada? The school you are choosing, does it have famous alumni that inspires you? These are the things you should consider when these are the things you should say when you answer this kind of questions. A possible question in the passage video screening is, could you tell us about your educational background? Now, you talk about from your grade 12. I attend XYZ high school. I got my O level. If you did A level as well, I got A level. Then you talk also about your post-secondary education. This is the school I went to. You tell them about your grades. If possible, why you chose that course and how it aligns with your new program that you're intending to come to Canada to study. A possible question in the passage video screening can be, why did you decide to leave your home country? Now, we understand that there are so many opportunities in Canada. So they are trying to know and understand, okay, so why are you leaving your country? So do your research, talk about the chance of career growth, international exposure. You know the reason why you want to study or why you want to leave your country. So put that into consideration when you answer this type of questions. Now, a possible question in the passage video screening could be, could you tell us more about your work experience? To answer this kind of questions, talk about your work experience, talk about how it aligns with your intended course of study, and if you are having a career switch, why are you having this career switch? So these tips would help you answer this kind of question. A possible question in the passage loan video screening could be, what do you want to accomplish after completing this program? Now, remember that Passage wants you to stay in Canada. They want you to get PGWP and PRO. So whatever you say, align it to that purpose so that they understand that you are not just going to go to Canada and you run back to your home country and they can't get their money back. So bear this in mind when you answer this kind of question. A possible question in the passage video screening could be, please tell us more about the program you selected and why you chose it. Now, this particular question is the reason why you chose that particular program. Remember, Passage only funds STEM programs, healthcare programs, and skill trade. So by you wanting to study in Canada using the Passage loan, you already align to this career paths. So why did you choose this program? What are the reasons why? Let's say you want to support personal support worker. Why are you studying personal support worker? If you want to study, let's say, welding and fabrication, why are you doing welding and fabrication? So you can do your research, say whatever you want, You can put that into maybe like ChatGPT and help you refine it. Then you get your answers right. Then you re-say it in your own words. You practice it, and when you are comfortable and when you know that you are comfortable with this, then you can go and answer this question. A possible question in the passage loan video screening could be, do you have any friends or family in Canada who could serve as a guarantor for this loan? If yes, please describe your relationship with them. Now, remember, you are not mandated to bring a guarantor. However, if you have a guarantor, it makes Passage easily give you a loan. Mind you, a guarantor is someone that will co-sign the loan, meaning that if you don't pay, they will pay. And the guarantor must be a resident of Canada. A possible question in the Passage video screening exercise could be, how much will your monthly payments be for this loan, and how do you plan to afford it? Remember, before you go for your Passage screening video, ensure you do your research. Check the costs you are applying for on the Passage website and check the monthly repayment requirements. Then know this monthly payment requirement and tell them that, okay, this is what you plan to pay. However, that doesn't mean you can't pay more. Let's say, for example, you are required to pay $800 per month. You can tell them like, okay, my plan is to pay $1,000 per month, and how do you intend to pay? I work as a full-time worker, because if you take the Passage loan for the first 1 year, the money will be deducted from your stipends that will be given to you. If they are supposed to give you $1,700 for 1 year, they will take their money, they will take the monthly payment. After that first 1 year, for the next couple of years, when they no longer fund your living expenses, you are expected to be paying every month. So you can tell them that when I start, by then I would have been done with school and I'll be working full time. As a full-time worker, I can work 40 hours a week, and even at a minimum paid job, I can conveniently pay $1,000 every month until I finally liquidate my loan. A possible question Passage loan video screening interview could be, how much cash savings do you currently have? Please provide value in Canadian dollars. So this is where you talk about the finances and the money that you already have in your bank account. If you have, let's say, a Nigerian naira, 12 million naira in your bank, and let's say the exchange rates, official exchange rates using that particular day, it's assuming 1,200. So you can tell them that I have $10,000 saved in my bank account. A possible question to expect in the Passage video screening could be, do you have any other assets currently under your name? Please provide value in Canadian dollars. This is where you add your property, your landed property, and the estimated value. Let's say you have a house, you have a land, or you have any property, stock, bonds, anything that it's under your name or that of your sponsor. This is where you talk about it and you give the value. A possible question to expect in the Passage loan video screening interview could be, after being approved for the loan, you will have to send cash collateral. What is your plan to get this cash collateral? Now they will give you option. Are you selling your assets? Are you getting a loan from an institution? Are you getting a loan from family or friends? Received gifts from family or friends? Or use only your personal savings? Or you don't believe you have the cash collateral? Mind you, their credit team will check and they will require you send a cash collateral. Now, you have to tell them how you plan to send your cash collateral. I don't believe telling them that I don't have cash collateral to send. So it's an automatic no for you. Going to borrow the money to send them other institution might not really be a good advice or a good solution. So I think a good solution would be receive gift from family or friends and use your personal savings. Mind you, if you are clicking you are using your personal savings, you have to check. Remember, you answered with one of the questions how much you have in savings. So if what you have in savings can conveniently take care of the collateral they will ask you, then you can choose this option. If not, then you can choose the option of you will receive gifts from family friends. A possible question to expect in the passage loan video screening interview is, have you already borrowed money? If yes, please explain. So this is where you talk about all the pending loans you have. But as a rule of thumb, before you apply for any loan, student loan from your home country, be it Passage, ProGD, Empower, or the various loan options that are available, you should ensure that one, you are not owing any money. You are not owing any bank any money. That is, if you are based in Nigeria. Those that are already in diaspora where they have a very good credit system, that might not apply to you. Like if you are in Canada already and you want to take a passage loan and you have credit cards, yes, they will check your credit history. That does not apply to you. They would check your credit history. But those that are based in Africa, Nigeria, whatever country you are based in, you should ensure that you are not owing. Every country has a credit bureau. Even Nigeria, they have it. If you take money from all these banks, loan sharks, or what have you, they report that to the credit bureau. When you pay, they also report. If you do not pay, they will report it. And when they do a search on your name, they will see that you have an outstanding debt that you have not paid, and that could be a ground for refusal. I have given you various possible questions to expect. Once you have completed the video screening, proceed to your credit check. To do your credit check, you select your country of residence. It will ask you, where do you have a credit card or loan? Just select. If it's Nigeria, you select Nigeria. If you have multiple, you select, okay, Nigeria, Canada. You just select your primary country of residence. Then it will securely transfer you to the credit bureau website. Then you put your details like your BVN, you put your personal details, your BVN, your details that they can use to identify you. And when they have identified you, they will check, and it will take some days. The credit bureau will do a search on you. They will get their search report and they will revert back to Passage, and they will also let you know, like, okay, they've done a credit check on you. That is it basically. Now I'm going to give you some video screening interview tips to use when you are doing your Passage video screening. Practice very well for your interview. Speak simple and fluent English. Express yourself confidently, and you will maximize the chance of your loan being approved. If you ever need to speak to someone or you want to apply for the Passage loan, feel free to contact us. We will be there for you. Remember, Passage loan can be a very good way to prove your funds and fund your education in Canada. We are just a chat away. Check the pinned comments or the description and the link in our bio to go directly and find out on ways you can contact us, and we will be there to assist you and help you all throughout the journey. Thank you.